So I was getting ready for bed tonight, and I started thinking about something that happened in the past. And one of the extraterrestrials who contacts me asked me to remark on it before bedtime. And basically, it seems like there was a misunderstanding about my words somewhere. I'm Bryant, former Operation Hightower slave. I felt like a slave to members of Operation Hightower between late 2014 and early 2017 or so. I was not briefed on Operation Hightower. If anybody ever considered me a CIA asset, I was not a briefed asset. Nobody ever sat me down and said, Brian, I want you to be treated like a decent American or treating me like a person. Basically, through the resources of Project MK Ultra, like a device was forcibly inserted into me without me giving informed consent, and then I was made to like mindlessly jibber jabber into a microphone as part of Operation Hightower. I suspect. I was not told at the time it was part of Operation Hightower. Basically, I didn't feel like the CIA was cool and something fun was happening. Yeah, pretty much. I feel like somebody's like there's a psychic creep in my life, and I spend a lot of time thinking about psychic creeps lately, as in my work as an extraterrestrial contactee, and I go, well, I want to collect my thoughts because nobody in Operation Hightower said, "Hey, Brian, how would you like to do something fun for me?" Nobody ever offered to hook me with product. Obviously, crimes are a part of alleged part of Operation Hightower for some people. Hightower, not to be confused with High Jump. I thought it was called Operation Hightower for some reason. And criminal activities are part of Operation Hightower was something I thought I'd seen from what I want to call credible sources connected to the news media. And so as part of it being a slave for Operation Hightower, I was made to mindlessly jibber jabber. And no, nobody from the Holy Bible Club ever checked in with me if they want to blame Satanists. If they want to be like, there's a bunch of Satanists running wild in the office. There was never like a Bible person who checked in with me like, hey, Bryant, what's going on here? Why are you mindlessly jibber jabbering into the microphone or why were you jibber jabbering into the microphone this way for hours and hours and hours? And basically, I'm not sure how to send members of the CIA a bill to pay for the student loans. So basically, I was just getting ready for bed, getting ready to run away from home with these three little people that live under my bed. Because America is such a fucked up, corrupt nightmare state that middle class people like me end up as slaves in Operation Hightower. And I'm possibly getting ready to run away from home with these three little people who live under my bed. That's how corrupt the United States of America is to me. You can all pretty much go to hell in a handbasket if you can't handle that kind of rider. Okay, you can all pretty much go to hell in a handbasket. Now, if there's somebody in France who doesn't believe America is that corrupt, um, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I don't want to say are the French smoking crack, but basically there was no crack when I visited France. I'm a former international traveler. France was a beautiful country, and I'm going. I got used as a slave in Operation Hightower for quite a while. Nobody ever offered to hook me up with a product or help me become a dealer of illegal narcotics, as I was alleged to me to be part of Operation Hightower. It's part of getting the dirt on assets sometimes. It's like this person's dirty and they can never speak up. And basically, I'm grateful to the extraterrestrials who helped me terminate the MK Ultra mind control that left me feeling like a slave to other humans. And basically, slavery is not in the allowed list of things any extraterrestrial active at the CIA has they basically told me as part of their agreement. And so I was just thinking about this as I was getting ready for bed, and I was grateful to these two little people who told me they're called Patapari. I don't know. I feel like they could pull me into their cave under wherever they're from immediately. And basically, as a former slave, I'm really glad I have like a Patapari who could possibly help me go to their cave because America's that much of a corrupt country. And so that's what I was thinking about as I was lying there getting ready for bed tonight. And if anybody expects me to change my words about Operation Hightower, what happened between late 2014 and early 2017 or so, you can pretty much go to hell in a handbasket because I felt used as a slave by members of Operation Hightower. You can all go to hell in a handbasket who expect me to change my words. You can all go to hell in a handbasket.